Hello everyone, welcome to our very first ever Stirling Saints podcast from the House of the Holy. It's your insider look into the players and the people who make our humble sporting club. I'm your host, Damon Eaton, and with me is my reliable co-host. He's played in every division this club has ever presented. He's a former thirds coach, a multiple premiership player. Is that right? Multiple?
Yeah, a couple.
Multiple, that's multiple. Barman extraordinaire and life member, Mr. Daniel Tilby. Good to see you, Tills. How you going?
Thank you for having me.
No worries, mate.
Try not to bore you.
No, that's all right. Okay, so
I know.
Tills, great wrap up last weekend.
Yes, brilliant.
Had it right from the first start, didn't we?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no.
Did we kick eight? Did we kick 8 straight and then
a point? No, I think we had a.
I don't think they'd scored until the third quarter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So clean sheet for the first half.
And then really fell away. Fitness may be an issue.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
maybe.
First game you take the points. Reserves are pretty good.
Resi's fought back well.
What was it? Because I came and watched partway through the third. It was 4 goals unanswered in the late third, and then we kicked 4 in the fourth. So
they came back. Yeah. Second half.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you've probably heard the other voice that's going on in the background, guys. He's got the dubious honour of being our very first guest on this exclusive club. This exclusive thing. So congratulations. Thank you, Johnny Corfias, for coming and joining us, mate. Yep.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers, mate. No worries. How are you feeling?
Good.
You're part of the pre-season. Good pre-season for you?
Yeah, I was until I went away for work.
Okay.
That kind of ruined my fitness a little bit, but yeah, besides that, been good.
No worries. And last weekend, good. You feeling good? Last weekend was good.
Yeah. No, it got good for me, especially. For the game, really good the whole time. Everyone's playing really well. You look good like me. Yeah. But yeah, no, everyone played really well. I think everyone pulled it together, especially to win by 61 points, whatever we did.
I was shocked by the selection of having you on the bench to start with, John, but...
no, that's fair enough.
It was a masterstroke, I dare say.
That's my position, I think. No, I'm a good benchman, I think.
Where'd you swing onto when you came on?
Wing, and then sat in the back line. I felt pretty comfy in the back line, actually.
Yeah. Just repelled
but don't tell King of that, because I don't want to play back. Too much pressure.
We got milestones this last game. Obviously, with was it the first clubman ever of our club to reach 250 career goals?
Oh,
Lloydie, yeah.
That's good.
So he needed 4. He kicked 4.
I think he reached 4. Yeah, he kicked 4.
So I know he made it. Did he kick 5?
No, I think he kicked 4. I think he reached it spot on the 4.
Nice.
4 or 5. It was up on your whiteboard that you designed last week, Damon. So maybe you would be the guy.
Yeah, well, it is. Look, I can confirm it for you, but I didn't know if he kicked 4 or 5. I know he reached the milestone.
Pretty sure. 4.
But it was he made the 250.
That's been updated.
Yeah, well, of course, I updated it. Yeah, look, when you consider it too, when we've had guys who've kicked 100 goals in one season.
I'm sure that can't be the first.
Yeah, well, look, I don't want to question Paul Giamoff. It's like the guy is all over it. I mean, he just released this sort of the career goal. Well, that'd be something he could put on for his top 10 list.
Absolutely.
According to his records, it'd be a hard one because he's got the stats if anyone has.
Yeah.
Damon Lloyd, 250.
Matty Cullen would have kicked more than
250. Because he kicked 100. He's kicked 100 in a season, so he played more than just, obviously, I reckon, 4 seasons. So
absolutely.
You wouldn't think he'd kick 100 and then only kick 20 in a few other seasons.
Nah, surely not.
Yeah. Anyway. So, Johnny, we'll get on with it, mate.
Mate.
Look, let's talk about you. Let's talk about how you came down to the club. How did you first set foot in the doors? What was your entry into this club?
Andrew Stoikov,
Ranger.
He used to play down here at a Colt, and I played soccer my whole life. He came down and played soccer, and then he got bored of soccer. Same time I did. So I came down with him 1 year, played Colts, and didn't want to go back to soccer ever again. Loved it down here. I love the atmosphere. That's back when I think we were A grade. Back in A grade, I was A grade Colt playing North Beach and all that. So
what year would that have been? That would have been.
Well, I've been down here 8 years now. I'm pretty sure. Oh, hang on, how old am I?
About 2009, 2010.
Maybe 9 years ago.
Well,
about 9 years
19.
ago, probably, 18, 19, so... I was 18. Boom, so 9 years ago.
There you go, excellent. And you stuck around, obviously.
Stuck around, I loved it down here. Okay. Great atmosphere.
I know, so when we were playing, took over you, Tills, when you're coaching thirds, you came and played thirds with some reserves, and you've sort of the last few seasons, you're a league player.
Yeah, fairly consistent in the league.
Yeah.
I don't know how. Just kind of keep rocking up. Bench. Yeah. Bench league. So I mean, it's still an achievement. I think.
Someone's got to do it, John.
You're right.
It is a position.
Were you playing like a couple of games? Like I know a few of us did it on weekends where sometimes we'd play thirds and reserves.
Yeah, I think there was a few years after Colt because I played the first year of Colt and it was my last year.
Yeah.
I missed a year and I came back and I went straight to the thirds team and
then do the band.
And then I was doing what was I doing? Oh no, and then a year after I got into the reserve team and then I was doing reserve to thirds. So I was doing the drive around.
Yeah.
So that's right, because the reserves finished up.
So you'd always get there at quarter time pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah, depending on the.
And I think you were there. You were doing that too, weren't you? Or were you?
Yeah, I was doing.
There was a few of us. I think Robbo, the old Ruckman,
Robbo.
he was doing it. There was, about 3 or 4 of us that come down. Yeah, Brendo.
Santa did it.
Yeah, a few of us.
Hi Santa, if you're listening.
Hey mate.
Santa, good to hear you, mate. I know you're on Facebook and checking out things. Hopefully you're listening to this. You'll be one listener more for us.
Name dropping, jeez.
Okay, so all right, so. All right, so the next question I'll have for you, obviously you've been here for a while.
Yep.
What were your first impressions when you first to the club? Were you intimidated? Was it just open, or was it...
Intimidation for sure. Obviously being a soccer player surrounded by a bunch of footy players, not knowing how to play the sport, thinking I was like, one of the weak blokes around, which is 100% true, still is. I'm still one of the weak blokes, but I was definitely intimidated because as I came down, obviously there was a lot of players back then too. We were the A-grade club. There was plenty of teams, plenty of people. This place was full.
Yeah.
And
some big names floating around.
Yeah, there was a lot of people around, and first year down, being one of the young blokes, I was definitely intimidated. But obviously I've grown to,
embrace it.
Yeah, embrace it.
And I've become a leader, John.
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Would you take that mantle?
No, I wouldn't say a leader, but definitely. Like to throw my opinion around here.
You are the king of the peanut gallery.
Head peanut, really. Well,
I'm a massive fan, John, and a member myself. So
you are definitely you are there. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I think you're selling yourself a little short there, Johnny. It's funny because when you're playing, been around for a while. I mean, 9 years. You say 9 years.
Yeah.
You think, well, this is a veteran. That's veteran. More than 5 years.
In a way, I guess, but I don't see myself as one of the better players. I train, I do alright at training. I still go out there and I'm not a very confident footy player. I still feel a bit shaky out in there because I don't know, I just don't feel like full on confident when I'm playing.
You took a fantastic mark.
Thanks, man. The one thing I did last week. Yeah, cheers, man. Appreciate that.
I did pop out from the bar to see that.
Yeah, cheers.
Very
but the 5 minutes that you had.
Yeah.
And I actually did something. Yeah, good. You missed the rest of the game, but
I did.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't appear like that. When I see you play, I don't see you as a guy who's nervous as hell. I think if anything, it's just enthused and just being.
I do go out there and have fun. That's why I'm here. I'm here to have
Yeah.
a good time. At the same time, try as hard as I can to help wherever I can.
I must say that I do find watching your football enjoyable.
Yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, you could drop
There
a
will be
sitter
some
or take
magic.
a hard mark.
There will be some magic.
And then drop absolute sitter in the back line.
You do hold your breath a lot. You do hold your breath a lot. But
I get a bit
it is enjoyable,
here
John.
and there.
And when you do get the break on, then you do some really good stuff.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
So when you first came in, you said there's an intimidation. Were any of the older players that you had, even not in the first year, a few years in, that left an impression on you that you thought, okay, there's a guy to follow, there's a guy who actually can listen to? Did you have any of those guys like that?
No, I think that came later. I think that came later in the last few years. Seeing players like Fraggers out there and Eddie, like Fraggers, man, one of the oldest blokes out there, and still one of the hardest footy players out, and one of the better ones too. Really, in my opinion, he goes out there with fire. He goes and punches everything. He's one of the hardest players out there. He's one of the oldest blokes.
Third fairest and best for us last year in the boats in the league. South third.
And that's going up against blokes that were here last year, which were quite good. You got the Cammies and the Sweet, even though Sweet was
injured.
They were in, and they're good. And he still came up against all of them, and he does really well. So he's definitely, I look up to him.
Yeah.
One of the older players. I reckon I won't be playing when I'm that age.
Yeah, you will.
Is he like 55 or something? How old Fraggers again?
Yeah.
40. He's just younger than us.
Yeah, I think he's 39, 40, but his hair's 62.
All right, I got something.
Okay, right. You're not playing anymore.
I know.
All right, so we just had Packy just walk in
and
saying, like, well, you're coming off the bench, we have you sort of fit in all different positions, sort of utility and that sort of stuff. Where would you like to play? I mean, where would you like to play? It might be something that you're already used to. It might be something you want to try for the sake of trying.
I think I like a half forward because it gives me the the flexibility to kind of go into the middle, just kind of run around in the middle. as well as push up to the forward, but I don't ever have to run down to the back where the pressure is.
Yeah.
Where people will go, oh, you bloody dropped the mark,
You missed this
and
guy.
this guy scored a goal because
Who's on this guy?
if you make a mistake down the forward line, it doesn't really matter because the back line has to fix it up.
Love you, JJ.
So yeah.
JJ doesn't vent any frustration whatsoever
I cop it from
about
him.
the ball coming back.
I do cop it from him though. He's John fucking he just starts swearing at me and like, oh, lucky we're mates or have a beer after, or he'd probably hate me. He does hate me, to be honest. But yeah, no, half forward definitely. I reckon that's one of my favourite positions. But I can't kick straight, right? So going towards the goal, if I do end up marking it in a kickable position, generally I'll miss the goal and get a point, which I did on the weekend.
It's not a bad trait.
Still a point, still a score.
Points count, mate. Points count.
So let's talk about a bit outside the club now. You're actually one of our major sponsors at the club, Johnny. This is a great time, great opportunity for you to plug your business. I know the club's going through some renovations right now, and you've actually going to help us out because your business is your business first of all.
Carpentry, chip rocking, commercial mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Just a small little company, a few employees, not doing pretty well. We've been going for about 4 years now.
Okay. Name of the company is
3JS Construction.
That's 3JS. You're good. Get on to that, guys.
Yep.
And another really positive thing I think that you do with that, John, is you've employed a lot of your
mates,
your
mates and family,
and you looked after them. You picked them up when they've been down and haven't had anything to go, and
my employees have lost their jobs and
given them a foot up in life as well. So.
This has happened at this club quite a bit, hasn't it? I mean,
you look at
even back the Aussie Park days.
Look at Eddie and stuff. Like he had his business and he had pretty much half the footy club working for him. You know what I mean? Did really well.
It's a valuable resource, and
that's what's good about a footy club. But everyone kind of works together. Like someone's out at work and someone needs a worker, then it just kind of works really well together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
great networking centre. Yeah.
You wouldn't hire Lingy per se.
No way. Jesus, the clumsiest bloke I know. He's cut his hand off. He's good
at poker, but.
I thought his hair was black when he first came to the club, so obviously he's been trying out. It's been a spark in. His hair's changed as a result of that. A few mishaps. So. Yeah. Anyway, that's my comedy input, Tills. Obviously a rip snorter there.
It was a rip snorter.
Shit work on the pizza tonight, Tilly, by the way.
I know, yeah.
You didn't get one meat lover. Everyone wants meat lover, and you didn't get it.
I can't believe it. I do it every bloody month, and I got thrown.
We need a new pizza.
Dave wanted Hawaiian pizza without onion.
Don't worry about Dave.
And I asked the girl, and she said, we only have ham and pineapple on our Hawaiian cheese.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so no onion? And she said, no, just ham, cheese, and pineapple. Okay, we'll grab one of those. And then I lost the plot.
You definitely did. Right, no more pizza talk.
No,
I'm already angry about it. I'm angry about it.
I know you are.
All right, well, that's a good segue to what the first half of this talk, obviously our little podcast here, is just about footy in the club and your involvement with it. We're going to take it a little bit of a slight askew angle here. We're going to do a little bit of word association type play. We're actually going to give you a series of questions, and you're going to give us what you think. It's basically based around the players of the club. So we're going to give you a few categories. I want you to give some time and think about it, and you're going to give us a response on who you think best fits the category.
Right.
We're going to start off with an easy one. Who has the most relaxed attitude on the training track out of anyone in the training, current or in past?
Relaxed attitude. Ooh. Who's pretty calm out there? Timmy's quite calm because he's just so fit. He's so relaxed, so he can run rings around everyone. But I want to say he's the most relaxed bloke.
No, he's pretty intense.
No, he's just really fit.
He's relaxed,
really quick.
Is he?
Relaxed. Who's relaxed?
Timmy.
Well, who's got a lackadaisical attitude? I mean, Milky, I would have thought Milky's got the reputation.
Milky gets angry. Milky gets angry at training sometimes.
Really?
He gets frustrated. I've seen him get frustrated. I'm like, jeez.
Yeah.
I'd say Matty Carlon. He kind of just goes out there and does his thing and
enjoys it, has a laugh.
Oh
as much as anything else.
When he rocks up. That can be part of his relaxed attitude, I guess.
That's what I like about training is when you go to the end of like a drill and you focus on the drill. But if you're doing stuff when you're going to the end of the group, you're always thinking about what's happening next. But you always take the piss out of the bloke just ahead of you.
Yeah.
Just that's part of half the fun of that. It's sort of just good fun. So I know Bakes and I used to fire against each other because. I don't know, he always called me old and I'd always call him fat. So, but he's been out on the training track more than I have for the recent years. So,
Oh, no.
Once this year. So,
That's one more than me.
All right, so in terms of characters, dodgiest taste in music, fashion sense, who just does not have it going on?
Fashion for sure is Milky.
Yes.
That bloke wears some shit. I'll tell you what. He comes with his little shoes.
He is Victorian.
Oh, he wears some crap, mate. I mean, he just doesn't care. He's got that I don't care attitude, you know what I mean, when it comes to clothing, which is good. I mean, he's worse than me. I'm pretty sure I got a bad fashion, but he just tops it by a mile. He's disgusting.
He takes the cake.
But if you went to your wardrobe and said, I'm just going to throw on any old thing, you'd still have ordinary clothing. He doesn't have ordinary clothing in his wardrobe. If he was just going to throw on any old thing, he's got stuff that just...
I guess for ordinary, but I mean, his fashion sense, like, he's got stuff in there that was worn 20 years ago. Like, he's got like 3/4, like, weird shorts, and he's just got weird shit. I love the bloke a bit, but he's got some weird,
he is a
weird
cracker.
dress.
Did I see him once where he wore like you talk about just below the knees, but it sort of hugs onto the calves and sort of semi-balloons out to pockets? Has he worn
did
those
he have one of
before?
those? Oh, that Champs.
Not the old,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They're like it's sort of like a
Parachute
elastic.
pants.
Yeah. But they really bulge out in the pocket area.
Wouldn't
They're
surprise
in the
me.
90s.
Wouldn't surprise me if he wore them, to be honest.
The 80s style pattern sort of stuff that he's worn. I know he's got like Milky's got the old the
70s porn star look.
yeah, he has. He's got the
Hashtag slash Borat.
yeah. I mean,
Freddie Mercury is just a little bit mixed up.
He's a special unit.
Yeah.
He
I
really
love the
is.
bloke, mate.
it's good.
Yeah, he's
I love the bloke.
Dodgy though. Dodgy. Okay. What about well, you're a guy who socialises quite a bit.
I love a chat,
You've been out and about as well with the guys who you
I'd
know.
love to have a chat,
You probably know more than anyone else. Without giving too much away, but just tell us, who is the Cadbury kid in this club? Who's the glass and a half who just can't handle his, like, has a drink and he's done?
Out of the blokes I hang out with, Jesus, that's those blokes have benders.
No,
I'm more the Cadbury drinker compared to them. They usually.
Time,
one night. Well, I go out with a few blokes, like different people, and Lingy came over one night.
Yeah.
Lingy's probably the worst I've ever had at my place.
Oh, what about me?
Yeah, you're pretty fucked too, actually.
Me? No,
Oh,
me.
I thought you said you. I thought you said you, because you get fucking blind.
Your joint.
Hey, even the more river house, mate, you fall over. There's earthquakes and shit. No one else is feeling them, but you are.
Bad gravity up there.
But no, Lingy came over. It was, I think first year he was down. Was it last year? He came down, and he ended up passing out in my bathroom, like vomit. We had to lift the door off the bathroom.
Oh wow!
And like lift him out, call the ambulance because we
That's
couldn't feel him breathe. He had like black vomit. It was just the worst mess ever.
Oh wow!
Milky was stressing out about him because it was like, I think he's dead. and I'm like, fuck man, I don't want a dead bloke in my house. Get out.
Get him out.
Got the ambulance there, and yeah, he lived.
He's still here. Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, no, he's probably one of the weakest drinkers I've ever had at my house. But for the people I go out with usually, I don't know. There's no real. They're pretty.
No,
they keep going. They just keep going.
Yeah.
They don't stop. They're amazing.
Like all
I'm the
nighters.
weak one.
All nighters, sort of like the sun up sort of stuff.
All nighters. They just keep going. You know, drink at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Just keep going.
Yeah.
And then by about 5 o'clock, they leave my house finally in the afternoon. In the afternoon, that is, on a Sunday.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so 5 o'clock PM on a Sunday, they're finally like, oh, we're leaving now. I'm like, fuck, about time. Jesus Christ, I've got to clean this place up.
I know.
I've been tired for hours.
Dennis has to clean it up.
Yeah.
Now, then, let's little segue. The house.
The trench.
Dennis.
Moving in with a bad idea. Is that what you're about to say?
No.
Great idea. But.
He's very anal about his cleanliness, isn't he?
OCD. Yeah.
Really?
He came in very like if you go to his
I don't get that.
come into his wardrobe, his clothes are colour coordinated. His shoes are like really nicely his room looked good when he first moved in.
Yeah.
Right.
He's been in my house about a year now.
Been re-educated.
He's changed his ways a little bit, I think. I walked in there, had about 15 drink bottles just like scattered in his room. Like plastic little recyclable ones.
Yeah.
All over the place. I'm like, this bloke's just fucked.
Lost the plot.
Did he have any positive influence on you and your tidiness? If there was a bit of give and take?
Yeah, because now he's messier, I have to be cleaner. So he's ruined it. I used to love being a dirty bloke, but nah, not anymore. I'm going to clean up after them.
Because it's not your filth, that's why.
That's right. It's
not your filth. Right. Okay, what about... all right, well, let's... should we? I think we sort of answered the metrosexual hipster question, haven't we?
Yeah, I think...
would Milky be the hipster of the group? The hipster of this club? Or the
he's
sort of...
very bohemian.
Hipster.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him hipster doofus. He's actually bloody... really switched on kid.
Yeah, he is.
Kid. Young
No,
man.
man.
Young gentleman.
It's enjoyable to be around, and we actually got a really good mix in the club now. I reckon with characters and
so many different type of people,
and same morals and just good blokes.
We need more of them,
Yeah.
but like we have is great. I think.
Yeah.
And that's why I love coming down here. I enjoy it because there are all these people, and they become my best friends because from down here.
Exactly right.
So yeah,
you'd never run into them before, would you?
Never. So hipster. Yeah, probably Milky. Would you call Milky hipster?
Nah.
Weird.
We're going back to the weird thing.
Weirdo.
I don't know, if JJ wears those jeans that are 3/4 cut off that were fashionable about 2 years ago again.
Maybe even Dennis, but he's got a
Dennis is in touch with it.
He's got a good fashion sense. Like he does wear, he always looks good.
He does.
He goes out, he always looks good.
He's polished.
So he could be a little metrosexual type of guy.
Yeah.
Our little ching chong, big ching chong metrosexual guy. That's not racist, by the way. I'm allowed to call him that. No. He's like my brother, so I'm allowed to call him that.
Korea as well. So.
Somewhere. Balinese, I don't know.
What about G? G?
Oh, shit.
G would be... G. I'm just thinking about his hairstyle alone.
Yeah.
Because his hairstyle's...
He's the hipster. He's the one that... He looks good. He wears his little weird shit too. His little real shiny white shoes, whatever.
Probably like 20 pairs of shoes Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna stick with G on that one. That was good.
Okay.
Could
pull that out of G. Okay. Good. No worries.
Like you, Dennis. Fucking ching chong.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go to a couple other player association ones. Let's go back to the footy. Who is the best Stirling Saints player that you've ever shared the field with, excluding the people in this room?
Ooh, I was going to mention you blokes, but I love Eddie's run from the middle. Like he's hard in the middle. He always seems to get it, and he has those games where it's just every time you turn around, he's got it in his hands and he's doing something good with it.
Yeah.
That was probably 3 years ago, but he still got it. And another bloke I think is Lloydie, because he's a little bit older and he's still just he gets on top of people's shoulders. He always seems to mark it. He always kicks a goal for the 250 goals. Like it just shows how much of a good player he is.
Yeah, he's a presence.
So, yeah, he really is a presence. And like when he doesn't play, you definitely feel it.
A legitimate target.
You definitely feel it when he does not play.
All right, who is the hardest player in the club? Hardest. Like a guy is just grit and just you don't want to. If you're an opposing player, you feel sorry for him. If he tackles an opposing player.
I'm going to say Paulie. Or O'Neill. Paul O'Neill.
Yeah.
I've always said I would never want to play against that bloke because he's a bullfen. He's a legit bullfen. Like he runs at you, doesn't care about his own body. He just hit you, and you would just be on the ground out, and he wouldn't feel you.
Just move on.
I would never want to play on Paulie ever.
I think as he's gotten older, he's sort of been a slightly more, well, I only say slightly, more mindful of the players he's throwing his weight against. Guys that are close to his size and weight, fair game. But I think he's backed off from the smaller players these days. I know in the old days it was like, I'll kill anyone.
Gone.
Yeah.
No, he's just. I think he doesn't know like how strong he is too.
Yeah, that's.
Like he just runs at people and like even at training, like it's training.
Yeah.
Where your teammates calm down a little bit, mate, but he'll just run at you hard and like probably won't even notice. And you're on the ground like broken arm, going, oh man, what have you done to me? But yeah, no, I wouldn't want to play on him ever. There's a few players I wouldn't want to play on, but he always
he'll take number one.
He always stuck out like being one of the hard players. Shay as well, he would be another one.
Yeah.
Because he was always quite hard.
Yeah.
It was real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Low sense of gravity. He was always tough, could take you down. Like
just a hard nut.
Yeah.
Shay is just
he is
one of my most favourite players to watch.
Yep,
he really is.
Touch the ball,
and he's very emotional about the game too.
Yeah.
Like his heart's in it too.
Yeah. That's scary in itself too when you see a guy who's pumped up about it and he's got some like he's not a small, he's size, in
He's
height.
short, but he's just
Power.
big body, man. Like he'll just hurt you.
Yeah, exactly right.
All right, moving on. Let's see. Who do you think's going to be? We're only one round in.
Yep.
Who's going to have a breakout season this season as being just going exceeding from what we've expected beforehand?
So an existing player, or we're talking about like
A player right now.
A player I think is
this
going to
season's
do
gonna
probably
break
the
out.
best, and we really need him all year.
Yeah.
Is Marlon.
Yep.
He's another one that I wouldn't want to play against.
Yeah.
He's tough. Yeah, he's just a good player. He just everything he touches turns to gold.
Athleticism, fast.
Yeah, he just doesn't make a mistake.
Yeah.
So he probably is going to be one of the big blokes this year, I reckon.
Which would lead us to who's your tip to pick out the fairest and best for the league this year?
Yep, going to go with him.
Marlon.
Marlon, yeah, for sure.
All right.
He has to.
All right, hypothetical questions for you.
Go.
Game day situations. It's the grand final. Siren's gone to end the
Haven't played
game.
one yet, but-
Yep. We've got a free kick about 40 metres out, dead in front.
Yep.
Kick wins the game. Who would you rather take the kick?
Give it to Lloydie.
Lloydie?
Give it to Lloydie. And to be honest, he'd probably be the one in that position anyway.
Yeah.
He would have marked it. He'll do the kick.
No worries. Okay.
No, don't give it to me. Got to spray it out of bounds or a point. if we're losing by 2 points up to that goal,
Yeah.
I'd spray it to a point, lose by a point.
7-point play, John.
Ah.
Oh, it's after the
Oh, the
siren.
siren went.
Yeah.
The siren went. Oh, okay.
I'm like, well, bugger.
Welcome back, Tills.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, man.
Okay, so we've already sort of talked about the hardest player. Okay, let's say it's a melee. You find yourself, you're by yourself, and you're severely outnumbered. Who do you want alongside you in your team to be helping fighting your way out? I mean,
No.
you spoke about Paulie and all those guys.
Yeah. Well, if I had the ball, I would want them in front of me, just to shepherd or hurt people in front of me.
Clear the path.
So I've got so much time because he would hurt him and do damage to him, and then I would be free to run. There'd be nothing coming after me after Paulie. Yeah.
And last one, I mean, this career. I mean, you've still got a long way to go in your career, but this is a good one. You probably haven't thought about
It's
this.
been killing me.
Just say that your last game, you have your retirement, and you announce your retirement, and you're getting chaired off. Who are the two blokes that you would like to chair you off?
Oh, Jesus. Really, I would want the whole team around me, really.
Absolutely. It's,
Everyone touching the chair around a little
touching
bit.
the chair.
Well, I would say Dennis because one of my best mates out there.
Yep. Marty. Just for the height comedy.
Marty. I'll be on an angle the whole time.
You'll have a foot on Marty's shoulder, and you'll be sitting on Dennis's.
I don't know. A lot of good blokes out there. Just Ando, because he would struggle, I think.
Yeah.
He would struggle holding me up, and he would get lazy and probably just let me go. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with Dennis and Ando. Right up.
Yeah, good.
Awesome. And all that,
Good blokes.
well, of course, this is it, mate. This is the end of our first podcast.
Holy moly.
We're here. We're
Dunsky.
done. Tills, congratulations, mate. We've done it.
We did it.
I've got to edit it and put it all together, and we'll put it out there, and hopefully it's entertaining enough for everyone to listen to, and
It should be.
hopefully have a follow-up episode in 2 weeks' time. We'll get someone else in.
Do you know who you're going to get next?
No. Do you have any suggestions who you might want?
Yeah, I reckon we'll get G-Man.
G-Man.
Because he will have good input, I reckon, about pretty much anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's always got something to say.
He
So I
likes
reckon,
talking.
Yeah.
I reckon G-Man. He loves to chat, yeah. So.
We'll fill the 30 minutes note at all.
Oh, man, you have to extend it. It'll be a double episode, I reckon.
Any other plugs? Any events coming up socially or business-wise that you think off the top of your head, Tills? yourself?
Yeah, well, this weekend promises to be an interesting battle against Bull Creek Leaving. We don't know what they've got. But, I think we'll go out there. Our best 22 will give it a real shake. Rezzy's
Hopefully come out with the same fire we did on the weekend.
Absolutely.
Mm.
You know, and that's the key. Is there's a few new guys rocked up again tonight.
Yep, some sign-ups. It's always good. Yep.
Mm.
So if we play with the same endeavour last week, this week, I think we're a real chance.
Yep. And just on the Reggies, this is actually, got to mention it, it's Joshy Carlisle's 50th club match. That'll be his 50th club match this weekend.
Well,
so,
mate.
Josh, mate, if you're listening, all the best to you, mate.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
That's it. Ricky, unfortunately, is excluded. He won't be playing this. Ricky King, fullback for reserves, is on 49 games. He won't be playing this week, yeah.
Oh, what?
It's they've got some, him and Hodgie and Cody have got, their missus have got some sort of 30th / engagement. So I think they're waiting for the home match for Ricky to have the banner, whereas Josh,
fair enough.
true clubman, is saying, look, I'll play any time, any place.
Yeah, fair
50th,
enough.
No,
But
good.
he is under an injury cloud.
Yeah, his back hasn't been great. So
No, that's good as gold.
is it?
He's got a quad.
Oh, mate, he's just working his way down. Working his way down.
Big foot next
Go
week.
on,
Yeah.
Toe.
Well, anyway,
You're lovely.
Johnny, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks very much,
Good
John.
luck.
Thank you. It's been
Tills, as always.
Thanks, Damon.
Good luck to our reserves. Good luck to our league.
cold pizza.
We can only get
Oh
better
my
from
god, I went through a chair.
and the desk.
All right.
I'm out of here.
This is the professionalism that we have here in the
Right,
president's
can
room
you turn
here.
off the on-air sign?
Yeah,
on the
that's
way
it.
out?
Turn off.
Wait, where's the light?
And play darts. Go get a team organised.
Yeah, it's you got pairs.
So,
Cheers, Johnny. And good luck to our reserves. Good luck to our league side, and everybody who's listening to this. Make a point of coming down and watching and listening to these guys play. You'll get to see Johnny place a face to the voice. That's Johnny Corfias, and hopefully you'll get down and be a part of it, guys. It's going to be a great year. Tills?
Thanks for the first podcast.
No worries. Till then, guys, this is myself, Damon Eaton, and Daniel Tilby signing off.